Hey everyone, tarekith here, and I wanted to go over this new setup I've been working on for a while now. At the urging of a close friend who's always nudging me, I've hooked together a bunch of gear to play all at once. As a lot of you know, I mostly kind of focus on one piece at a time. I used to, like many years ago, have pretty elaborate live setups, multiple keyboards and things like that, but I just enjoyed the simplicity most time of like a single device, like the 707 here. But I wanted to kind of give it a go again, like hook up kind of my favorite pieces, and I ended up with this combination that turned out to be pretty awesome. Um, as impressive looking as it is, there's a lot of sonic potential as well. So I just wanted to kind of go over like how I've got things set up, because I think this is kind of going to be like a workstation I focus on for quite a while, to come up with some new ideas. And already it's been quite fun to play. So I wanted to just kind of cover like how I've got things hooked up. The core of everything is a 707. Most of the sounds in this set or this performance setup I've got here are coming from the 707 still. Um, Track 1 is bass and snare, track 2 is percussion, track 3 is like cymbals and kind of random percussion. Track 4 is bass lines, and those are all 707 sounds. I actually like the basses a lot in the 707. They have like a lot of weight to them, but they still cut through the mix pretty well. Again, track 5 too, that is also going to be from the 707. That'll be like my lead track. Tracks 5, 6, and 7 are kind of interchangeable, as you'll see here in a second, but that's just basically like a synth channel. Track 6 is audio from the OB6. That is coming into the return inputs on the 707. The 707 has a stereo effects center return, and you can use that basically as another stereo input with all the same functionality is the normal input. So yeah, the OB6 is coming in on track 6. That means I can control its volume, I can do effect sends, I can do effects per track, so I can apply like the choruses and things from the 707 to whatever's coming from the OB6 if I want. The track 7 is the Hydrasynth, same kind of thing. The audio from the Hydrasynth is coming into the line inputs. Again, it gives me full control like a normal mixer. For those of you who don't know, the 707 basically is organized like Ableton Session View. So I also have clips pre-made for the Hydrasynth and the OB6 on every single scene basically, and those trigger program changes. So as I'm working my way through the set on the 707, it'll also change which sounds are playing on the two synths that are connected. I actually have that disabled right now because I'm going to jam here in a minute, and I'm going to use some sounds from I've already pre-made. So I don't want it to keep loading that sound. It's tied to this right now. But that's kind of a cool functionality, is the synths themselves will follow what I do on the 707. What else? I can play the OB6 right here from the 707 too. So that's super convenient, obviously, because it's a module. The Hydrasynth, I can do the same thing if I take track 7. I can also use the keys on the Hydrasynth. I actually like these better, so most of the time I play these and record it on the 707. They're both MIDI'd up, as you can see. The clock is coming from the 707. They're both synced to that. The 707, like I said, I've got clips already created, so I can just record MIDI into those. So basically, the two synths act almost just like internal sounds on the 707, like the way I've got it integrated. It's pretty nice, especially having like the insert effects. Like I didn't expect that. I thought that would be part of the synth engine, and you can actually apply that to the inputs too. So yeah, it's a pretty powerful setup. Track 8 here is going to be another sound from the 707. Usually that's like pads and transition sounds. Excuse me. So yeah, that's how things are laid out, and I think I'll probably have a little jam here, just kind of show what I can do with it. I don't have anything pre-planned other than this patch I was playing with on the OB6. So I'm just gonna kind of jam here and see what comes up, what I come up with. Hopefully this isn't too boring. for some reason saving is really slow with the new OS update. It takes forever, and it was already kind of a slow process on the 707, but hopefully they will fix that soon. Let's get back to it. So anyway, that's the kind of stuff I'm going to be working on. Pretty cool setup. Just wanted to share that. Expect some more videos of this soon. I'm sure I have a performance here, hopefully not too long. Hopefully also a review of the Hydrasynth soon. This is a pretty awesome little synth. I've got a lot of thoughts on it. I will make one of those shortly. Hang in there. Until then, I will see you next time.